Matt Eberflus is capable of
Right.
yet. I think the jury's still out. I would say that we're better than the Jacksonville Jaguars. I would say that we're still better than the New York Jets. I would still say we're better than the New York Giants. There's a lot of teams out there. I would say the Bears are still better off than. Again, I like a lot of their offseason moves. I did like their draft. I know they're rebuilding. I only think they're going to be about a 6-win team this year. And, I mean, I looked at their schedule yesterday, and it was the first time that I'd seen who their opponents are. I mean, I can see them actually squeaking out 8 wins because it's kind of a soft schedule. They do get to play the Jets. They do get to play the Giants. Depending on what Dolphins team shows up in the Soldier Field, they play the Dolphins at home. That's a December game. They still haven't released the date yet, but if that's a December game, that could favor the Bears. There are some things that I like, and there are some things I don't think this is a playoff team. I don't think this is the best team in the division. I think the only team in the division that they are currently better than would be the Detroit Lions. Even though I think the Detroit Lions are going to be much improved from last year, they still need a quarterback. But I think the Detroit Lions are the only team the Bears are better than in the division. 31 is kind of a slap in the face to Bears fans. But Bears fans need to remember too is that this organization has done nothing to prove to us that they've ever made the right move.
Right.
So do I like what they're doing? Do I like Ryan Poles? Yes. Do I like the hire of Matt Eberflus? I'm not sure yet. So there are a couple of guys who I wanted to see him before that. I don't even really know much about Matt Eberflus. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that he's the right guy. I'm hopeful that they got it right this time. I'm not, I'll wait and see because I'm a fan, but unlike Wyatt, I'm a realistic fan. So I just want to see what they have first.
So Combs, pre-show, like when I told Wyatt that the Bears came in at number 31, his jaw literally landed on the floor. I had to go grab my fishing pole and reel it up to get it back in, to get it back intact. He was legitimately shocked that the Bears were that bad. The only team that was ranked below the Chicago Bears were the Houston Texans, and rightfully so. So Wyatt, if you were to put the Chicago Bears in some type of power ranking form, besides 31, where would you have them? Is it top 20? Is it top 15? Is it a top 5 team? Where would you have the Chicago Bears?
Well, first off, I don't mean to bring this back at all, but I was just thinking about it, and we forgot a legendary football movie, which is Rudy. And second,
I don't like Rudy.
Back to the point here, what we were talking about. I was just more like shocked because I'm a huge believer in Justin Fields. This is something that I've been saying since he was in college, through last year's draft process. And the fact that they were at 31 was, I guess, more surprising. I really didn't expect them to be that low in people's eyes. I mean, they're obviously the Chicago Bears, so I figured that it wasn't going to be too high. But I would say I was genuinely surprised that they weren't, because I mean they're a bad team, but they're not like they still are going to win.
They're a bad
games,
good team, right? They're the best of the bad teams.
Yeah, like the Bears this year are going to win. Like they're going to be in a lot of games, but they're going to lose a lot of games. But they're going to win like 3 games, and Justin Fields. Or, I mean, 3 of those 6 wins are going to be like Justin Fields taking over in the end and, showing flashes of greatness for the future. So I would have them at the absolute minimum. I think they have to at least be top 25.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like
– yeah, that's what I was thinking,
always got a great
24.
defense, too.
So, Combs, you said
24 for me is the right spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about top 20, but yeah, top 25 and 24. 24 is a good spot. I like that.
Yeah, so you guys are putting them above like 7 to 8 teams, and I just mean the Philadelphia Eagles.
I just think 7 to 8 teams are better than
what?
If you take the bottom 8 teams of the 8 divisions in football, I think all of those teams are probably worse than the Bears.
Really? So
And that's coming from a Packers fan.
Hmm.
They're of the 3 tier of the divisions. So
I don't
they're not going to be better than the 1 and 2 seeds in each division, and they're not better than pretty much any of the other 3 seeds for the divisions, but they're better than at least all the 4 seeds, I think.
I don't see them better than any team in the AFC besides the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I guess the Houston.
You're out of your mind.
Yeah.
They're not better than the Jets?
No,
They're not better than the Jets or the Texans?
So we are going to talk about the Jets
They're better than
draft,
the Texans.
like later on next week. But I think the Jets did really well in this draft. They drafted the offensive line.
Oh my God.
They drafted the offensive line last